can't get back out now. They're going to lose 4th place to the Batman. Only 6 minutes to go to the next driver change. 6 minutes. 6 minutes till the final driver change, Patrick. And right now, the Batman is about to overtake Chibi Mikuban yet again for 4th place. Bad news for Hack to the Future. In a day where Hack to the Future has faced as much bad news as they possibly could face. Earlier today, you saw them getting in a couple collisions that have damaged their cars, damaged every part of their car to the point where it's falling to pieces right now. And they are desperately trying to win this championship. Can they overcome it? I don't know. Between them, the Phantom and Batman, all of these teams have been working extra hard.
Batmobile now in 4th place with Chibi Mikuban. Just now out of the pits.
Atomic Chibi slamming the wall, losing another light. And Mikuban is back out to hunt down the Batman again.
Chibians, this is their best chance to take out the Batman. They can't take out Hack to the Future anymore.
It's true right now that positions are starting to solidify, but that is not deciding the championship yet.
Phantom almost has a lock there on 1st place. They got to put in another 20 laps.
Phantom just needs to stay out of trouble. That number 48.
5 minutes of driver change. 5 minutes of driver change, and the Horse and Scariot's now in. Horse and Scariot. This is good news for Iron Rose, who's now just about to come out of the pits. Get it moving.
And Chibi Mikuban is back into the pits. While the Batman stays out. Advantage Batman.
There goes the Iron Rose.
Meanwhile, Phantom still leading the team that's been able to keep it together the most, folks. The team that needs the most moxie to stay alive in this championship. Phantom Power Racing is the one fighting from the back. They are the underdogs, and they're leading the race, but they're not leading the championship. And they would need a lot of moxie votes to get themselves in there. And right now, they are putting on a clinic in this race. They are showing outright dominance. Their speed, their moxie, and capability have all been much stronger than their competitors. And it all comes down to moxie votes at this point. But right now, out of all the teams out there, Phantom Power Racing has made the fewest mistakes, have kept out of trouble, and has stayed in the lead. Meanwhile, Chibi Mikuban getting ready to attack Batman yet again. And the Batman is in. Looks like for a regular change. The Batman is pretty early for batteries, just before the next driver change.
3 minutes of driver change, 3 minutes for the next driver change.
This will be the last driver change of the race, and it might determine a lot.
That's right. Chibi Mikuban catching up to the Batmobile.
That's right, Patrick. The Batman is in for batteries, and Chibi Mikuban is taking advantage of it.
This is good news for Hack to the Future.
Hack to the Future could use some good news after today's terrible things that occurred to that team.
They don't have much of a card.
They really haven't.
All this racing is brutal on these amateur-built cars, all built for less than $500. I also like to remind you guys that we have some fantastic merchandise available at our merchandise there. T-shirts, stickers, posters, and more available at low price.
Yeah, this has been a really exciting day.
Hack to the Future is going to need a little bit more than liquid wrench to fix their car.
Seriously, I bet they're going through tons of liquid wrench back there.
I know Atomic Chibi is. They got a lot of grinding going on, and they're back now in the pit.
Absolutely. The only team that doesn't use liquid wrench looks to be Phantom right now.
They've been looking smooth and clear.
The car got any more grease to just get it from their hair.
They need another 10 laps in. If they put another 10 laps in, they can hold on to first place. 2 minutes of driver change.
Only a few more minutes left to the next driver change, the last final driver change of the entire thing. This is it, folks.
I think Jimmy Johnson's the only car that's been out there consistently.
I don't think Jimmy Johnson's had to pit. You haven't had to go in.
No, but I will have to say that Jimmy Johnson is also cutting corners back there, too, on the back straight.
Just trying to get a faster lap time. Well, you know, Jimmy Johnson is, at least his team isn't, they cut corners.
Jimmy Johnson, no straight, cutting corners, with a little bit of cheating.
And they were caught for it. It's not speculation when it happens. Meanwhile,
Jimmy Van and Batmobile, this is the battle.
this is the battle for position.
Jimmy Van has to overtake the Batmobile here.
And they do!
Popping over turn one. It got air.
I've never seen a Power Wheel get that much air in my life, Patrick.
And it held together.
It held together. Round of applause to Cheating Eco Man.
Great news for Back to the Future. Back to the Future needs that so they can hold on to that win.
I couldn't believe that overtake. Cheating Eco Man is definitely
30
really
seconds to
pushing it.
driver change, 30 seconds to the last one.
Patrick, at this pace, Cheating Eco Man, if they can keep it together, they can get third place.
They're going to have to cross a lot of fingers to do it. Because Lotosaurus Rex does not want to give that up.
No, they're not. Looks like Back to the Future early strategy to pit before the horn.
That may not be wise because everybody else is out there putting down laps. Last driver change, last driver change.
This is it, folks. The next 15 minutes will decide everything in the 2014 Power Racing Series Championship. It has all come down to this. Many months of toiling over these tiny, bite-sized $500 machines.
Looks like Back to the Future was the first one out, but it looks like he's having problems with his car.
Back to the Future! Seems to have some trouble. They were first one out, and now something's wrong with their car. How many more things can happen to Back to the Future?
Here they all come out now. Jimmy Johnson's out, followed by Floto, Iron Rose, then the Horse and Scariot, followed by Jimmy Van, the Batmobile now coming out of pit lane.
Unbelievable, Patrick.
There comes Phantom now out for their last stint. Oh, this is bad for Back to the Future.
This is not looking very good at all for Back to the Future.
Jimmy Van can overtake him, so can the Batmobile. They got to put down more laps.
Meanwhile, Cheating Van can take the Batmobile, and has, but they can also now attack Lotosaurus Rex. I don't know what's happening, folks, but now Back to the Future might need more Moxie votes. Because right now, Batman is sitting very pretty, all the way. Are they in 5th place currently, Patrick?
Batmobile was in 5th place right now. Jimmy Van in 4th.
This is unbelievable, Patrick.
Back to the Future, they're doing a battery change out there.
I don't know what's going on, but this could be the deciding point, ladies and gentlemen.
They built up a lead, but they're losing it every single second out there.
This is unbelievable. They need this track position.
Even Fubar might be able to overtake them.
That will cost them the championship if they can't get back underway. And if my numbers are correct, the title will go to the Batman if they can't get going.
It's going to be close. They're going to need lots of Moxie to make up.
They're going to need a ton of Moxie to make this up, Patrick. They've got to get back
The
underway.
Batmobile is loving the fact that they're broken. Batmobile putting down laps as they are stuck.
Absolutely everything is coming down to this.
So it's Rex now catching up to 2nd place. Jimmy Van.
Unbelievable, Patrick. I can't believe what's happening right before my eyes. Hearts are starting to sink in the Hack Pittsburgh pits. I'm not sure what's going on, but it is not looking very good.
If Phantom stays out for another 5 laps, they can secure 1st place. Only 12 minutes left to race. Just 12 minutes.
This is so close to the finish, folks.
This is the closest race we've ever had here.
This is the closest title hunt we've ever had, simply at all. It can't get any closer than this. And right now, Lotosaurus Rex is just 8 laps away from taking second place, which will cost Hacks of the Future dearly. It will cost them absolutely dearly. They would need as much Moxie points as you could give them. I don't even know how many more Moxie votes they would need to unseat the Batman, but right now, they're going to need a lot of help. Let's see Lotosaurus Rex's times.
Lotosaurus Rex, she's putting down 30-second laps.
She's putting on 30s. Her times are fine. Her times are just fine. She will be able to overtake them before time runs out. That's critical points.
She can do it in another 3 minutes.
They need a new fuse. They're begging for a fuse. The thing as long as big. You gotta beg harder. Beg for Moxie. Beg for a fuse.
For a 40-amp fuse. These cars are limited to just 2 horsepower. And they went over. Putting down a new fuse might do it. It's going to have to be a quick fuse change.
Meanwhile, the sector trap times for Lotosaurus are just fine. Back to the Future they might lose the title to this. It's all coming down to how fast they can fix their car before Audrey and Lotosaurus Rex can get past them.
Unique van in the pits. Batmobile has now passed them up. Batmobile now threatening Hack to the Future. Real strong here. Foobar, having to do jumping jacks. Foobar, what'd you do?
And ladies and gentlemen, Hack to the Future's out. Is back on the track.
We're within 5 minutes of stall time. 5 minutes he spent on the side. He's not only... Oh, it's going to be really close. He's going to have to hold them off.
Or get your Moxie votes in, folks. Get your Moxie votes in.
Fortune Nicovan now back out there.
And now Nicovan is attacking the Batmobile.
The Batmobile moved themselves up to 4th place with only 9.5 minutes to go.
Who's gonna win it? Will it be Phantom Power Racing, your leaders? Will they be able to make the upset of a century? Will it be the Batman, who's been riding on the Moxie boat and making a consistent race, if not for a few broken wheels? Or will it be Hack timing his sharing fell off? Or will it be Hack?
Whose is it?
It's Foobar's timing and scoring that fell off. Or will it be Hack to the Future, Patrick, who has pretty much brought every single problem you could fight to?
Foobar only 1 lap up on Atomic Chibi. She's going to have to hold it in her hands there. And Foobar's going to try to hold on to 6th place because Atomic Chibi's threatening to take it from him. Back to the Future, desperate to stay out there. They need to stay out there as long as possible.
And Lotosaurus Rex is in the pits with a last-moment battery change.
No, Lotosaurus Rex so close. Batmobile's now breathing down her neck. Lotosaurus Rex needs new batteries. There's only 8 minutes to go. Lotosaurus Rex wants to go away with a medal at least this weekend. This may be her only shot. Phantom, Hack to the Future, Lotosaurus Rex, Batmobile, Chibi Nicovan, Foobar, Atomic Chibi, Horseman Scary, Iron Rose, and Jimmy Johnson. Those are the cars out there in that order. Where's that Moxie board? Whoever's got that Moxie board, hold it up.
There's that Moxie board.
There it is.
Chat over there, or why should chat over there? Get over there, chat. Yeah, there you go.
Get those Moxie votes in.
Oh, and the Batmobile lost another wheel.
Oh no, this is not good for news.
So many problems for Batman. Even more problems for Hacks the Future. And Batman is trying to make their way through.
We've had almost 1,300 Moxie votes in right now. And it's really close. It looks like Hack to the Future has quite pulled out. They put a lot of Moxie votes over on top of the Batmobile.
The Batman needs that moxie, but with that wheel off, they can't stay out for much longer. It's getting so close. Hack to the Future just needs to finish this race and they'll win the title.
Hack to the Future.
But will they finish? I know it's only 6 minutes left, but everything is going wrong for Hack to the Future. And everything's been going right for the Batman. They played their strategy.
Jimmy Nickelman stalled right there in the backstretch.
An even bigger benefit for the Batman.
Oh no, Motosaurus Rex losing body panel.
Oh no, unbelievable damage to Motosaurus Rex, but she's currently in 3rd place.
Motosaurus Rex trying so hard to hold it on and hold off the Batmobile.
She needs to keep going to hold off the Batmobile, so give up her podium place. This is great news for the Batman. And Hack to the Future is doing it most it can. In just a few minutes, the tables are turning.
It looks like they're taking Motosaurus Rex off the track.
And Batman's lost the wheel. Another wheel.
Batman lost another wheel. That's the 3rd wheel of his race.
And Hack to the Future's bringing their wheel back to the Batman pit.
I think they're trying to help them in the pit with breakdown. Everything's breaking down with only 5 minutes left to go.
We have a race and I don't know who wants to finish. It's like no one wants to finish the race.
Phantom has a lock on 1st place. They can pull over and still win.
Teams, yeah. But 2nd and 3rd is entirely up to what happens in the pits right now. Will Motosaurus Rex get back out?
Batmobile's got to fix that wheel.
They do in order to get 3rd place, and that might decide the championship. But Hack to the Future has to keep going.
Nickelman was out there moving, but now it's stalled. Jimmy Nickelman now off and going really slow for some reason. But at least it's moving.
Jimmy needs to get off the track. Make way for the leaders. They're not going to be able to catch that.
Poor Batmobile has a new wheel
and is back out before Milwaukee Makerspace. Milwaukee Makerspace might lose its podium. They need to finish this race to keep their podium.
Milwaukee, they got to keep it up.
Meanwhile, Chibi Niku Van, it needs to keep moving in order to attack the Batman. But now it's not working.
Hack to the Future staying out there against all odds.
Phantom might have the race.
Phantom will win the race. It's going to be Hack to the Future to win the championship.
Well, we don't know yet. It's still back and forth, Patrick. Motosaurus Rex has to finish before we can find out if it's enough points to beat Hack to the Future. And Hack to the Future has been fighting so hard to get and maintain that 2nd place. Phantom today is going to win the battle, but we don't know who will win the war.
Even Jimmy Nickelman is getting in on those Moxie points.
And meanwhile, it looked like I saw Phantom rowing its way to victory. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, Hack to the Future trying desperately to win the championship. And the Batman trying desperately to catch them.
3 minutes. 3 minutes left.
But now, Milwaukee Makerspace back out is holding on to 3rd place.
Hack to the Future now has a lock on 2nd place, but where's the Batmobile going to be? Can Motosaurus Rex hold them off? Chibi Nickelman.
Last minute votes, folks, get them in. This is it.
Chibi Nickelman on pace to pass the Batmobile, sending the Batmobile back down.
Phantom rowing their way home, rowing, consistent as ever.
But they're in the pits with more problems.
2 minutes to go, folks. Who's gonna win it? Hack to the Future
2 minutes.
or Batman?
2 minutes.
Or will it be Phantom with an upset? We don't know yet. We gotta know how they finish to determine it.
It's going to be very close.
So from what we're looking,
Get your last minute boxing votes in now. Get your last minute boxing votes in now.
if we can have the Moxie board come closer to the track now, to where we're standing, we're going to take our final pull from the Moxie board. This is it now. Bring in the Moxie board.
Get your last votes in now. 90 seconds left. Tick-tock. Motosaurus Rex needs to put in a couple more laps to hold on to third. Where's that Moxie board? Bring it home. Bring it in. The Batmobile gonna hold on to fourth. It's TV Eagle Band stuck in the pits.
Where's the Moxie?
May even overtake TV Eagle Band.
Bring that Moxie board in. We are pulling it. Your time votes are coming in. This is it now.
Bring the Moxie board in. Left to go.
Pulling the Moxie board in now. Now bring it in.
$30 seconds. Not quite. Here it is. Our count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it. Finish your laps. Finish your laps. Phantom Power Racing is coming in, ladies and gentlemen, to win. Phantom Power Racing has to just cross the line. Of the 75-minute endurance race. Round of applause for Phantom Power Racing. Second place, Hack to the Future. Third place, Motosaurus Rex. And now if we can get that Moxie board in here, we're going to decide the champion right now. Bring that board in. Right now. I mean, stop voting. Here we go.
Always second place, McFly.
The last votes are in. And now, with a few quick calculations. All right, while he's making the final counts here, where's our winner from Phantom Power Racing? Come on down. Bring her in, number one, P1 for Phantom Power Racing. Round of applause, everyone. You kept it consistent and it paid off. Oh, yeah. You running out of breath?
Just a little.
It's just a little. John, it looks like your secondary driver really paid off.
Yeah, it's great to have Mike on board for the day, and I hope you had fun. Great race, and got a first place yesterday, and that was awesome. And then the full second, it was a great weekend for us. The car performed flawlessly all weekend. The guitar was great. The new controller all weekend long. I couldn't ask for any more. A lot more Moxie votes. We'll see that.
Well, they're tabulating them now. Let's set third place. Fourth, and third this weekend. Audrey, how do you feel?
Absolutely wonderful, man. It's great. Wonderful time this weekend.
Yeah, and it looked like that. Even though you were a much slower car out there, you didn't match the pace of the other teams, you still got consistent. Everyone else around you had trouble. That seems like a really good strategy here.
Way to go for the Enduro.
Absolutely. One more round of applause for Milwaukee Makerspace. Eli, they are counting things now. This car, ladies and gentlemen, look at this car. There's not much left of it. There's very little left of this time machine. Did you get hit by a train?
I think so. Doc wanted the time machine destroyed. Well, Doc, it's destroyed.
Do you think that was enough a second place. You did the most that you could. Is it enough, do you think?
I'm feeling good. I hope people give us a little love for
Here's some parts of your
car that's
DeLorean.
only halfway there. Persevering.